haven't even written the rest of the song, actually. Little fun fact. I don't know, like, I feel like there's a lot more that I can do to this song. Dude, I had this crazy bridge idea one night. Wait, girl, why won't my phone set up? Girl. I had this crazy bridge idea, and wait, hold up. So I actually kind of snuck out. That's the thing. So my mom doesn't know I'm out. We will light a candle so that you can see me. Guys, I didn't run away. My mom just doesn't really know that I'm exactly out right now, and we can't let her know that at the moment. I had this idea. I had this bridge idea for this song, but it was like 3 a.m. and I couldn't record it, but it was like, fuck, what was it? God, it was... Jasmine rollers holding me together, and pills and therapy aren't doing much better. Oh, and then it was avocado toast isn't healing no trauma. I've tried every solution. I think that I'm a goner. It was something like that. So it was like, and imagine this chorus like falsetto. I kind of lost my voice because I went out with my sister this whole weekend, but it's gonna be really bad. But tell me, why do self-care Pinterest boards not work on me? Am I broke? I've done the meditations about the crystals and more. So why am I still angry, sad, and self-absorbed? And then it would go into like, imagine a big like chorus, like vocal bridge, like jasmine rollers aren't holding me together, and pills and therapy aren't doing much better. And then it was like, avocado toast isn't healing no trauma. I've tried every solution. I think that I'm a goner. Tell me, why do self-care Pinterest boards not work on me? Shit! That was really scary. Am I broke? I've done the meditations about the crystals and more. So why am I so angry, sad, and self-absorbed? Why do self-care Pinterest boards not work on me? Am I broke? I've done the meditations about the crystals and more. So why am I so angry, sad, and self-absorbed? You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm literally gonna record this next weekend. Like, I don't care what anyone else says. I am going to do this because I feel like it's look, I don't know who's actually listening to me right now. You know, I don't know who's just commenting random shit or who's actually listening to me as a person. But maybe there's one person on this fucking close to 800 people watching. There's got to be one person hearing me. And dude, I'm just a fucking person. Like, I'm just a person, and I feel like I just had this conversation tonight, so it's fresh on my mind. And I feel like it's hard for you guys because I leaned over to music because I don't know how to really authentically talk about my, like, emotions. I never grew up like that. Like, I never grew up in a family where we would really, like, talk about, like, feelings and stuff. So I feel like I always leaned over to music for that. But at the same time, like, only 80% of my passion is releasing my gunk in my soul into music. Like, the other part is sharing it and connecting with people. And I feel like lately I've been letting myself and you guys down career-wise because I want to let you in more on what I'm actually saying and, like, why I wrote that song and what I'm actually releasing. And, you know, just the other day, I was at this mall in LA, and this girl came up to me, and I really don't get recognized that often. And she was like, shout out to the police sirens. She was like, you inspired me to make this, like, ukulele account and do all these things, and it genuinely, sincerely touched me. And it's really surreal to realize in those moments, like, I changed and touched people's lives in that era of my life. And I truly, from the bottom of my heart, believe that it was because I was so unafraid and so untouched by society at that point that I was saying exactly what I needed to say in that moment. And that reached out to people. You know, you felt that. That's what connected us in the first place. You know, all of you guys, that's what connected all of us. Me, just a fucking stranger on the earth, sharing my feelings and emotions with you. And that's not something you see every day. And I feel like over the years, I got dulled down by society and opinions and growing up in the spotlight and a shit ton of fucked up personal stuff and all of that stuff. And it made me even worse with emotions than I already was. And I don't want to be that way. Like, my passion, truly, like, I feel it deep in my soul that I want to let you feel and know what I'm talking about and what I'm expressing and emptying out. You know what I'm saying? Because you can hear my rhymes and my words and melodies as much as you possibly can, but I feel like it takes you to another level, to the level that I am, because I listen to my songs and I fucking love them. I love them. I'm obsessed with them because I personally experienced them, you know? And I want you to feel that experience with me. And I don't know if it's maybe just tonight and I'm in a mood where I'm like, I don't want to let people in on my emotions, but I hope it lasts long, because I want to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's been a while since we've spoken, and I know every time we speak, it's just me fucking talking. It's a little bit of a one-sided relationship. But I feel like, looking back, I got somewhere along the line very discouraged about truly expressing my true emotions behind songs and everything. And I think that that's what takes it to like the next level of hearing that song. And I want you to know that. And I wrote this song by myself after a really long night, because I was listening to this song that I had just written, and it was a rock song, and you know, I love rock, I love singing rock, but I felt like an inadequate artist, because I was listening to the words and it was the same angry themes going over and over again. And I was like, why am I needing to? Because, alright, let me clear my thoughts. To you, it seems like reoccurring themes, and why is she singing about the same thing over and over again? But to me, it's not because I'm trying to be anything. I've never ever tried to be anything in my music. My music has always been, for me, there's a lot of criminals out tonight. Let me say. But, I feel like throughout my childhood, and like when you guys saw me, and when I had, you know, the bob, and I was so positive, I was like the golden child. Like, not the golden child, but it was sort of an unspoken pressure to put on my shoulders of like, you're okay, and everything's okay. And all this chaos at the time was going around me, but I was the okay one. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Like, I knew even at the time, like, I am the ukulele girl with the bob who's positive, and there was this fucked up shit all around me, and I was like, I was unbothered by it for some reason. And I feel like this new era of music, to open up a little bit, is it's sort of a glimpse into my healing process of, you guys know everything about me, but at the same time, very little about me. And it's like kind of fascinating, because it's like crazy. And I feel like this new music, Repeat and Don't Assume What You Don't Know, and shit coming out soon, is all, I don't want you to think I'm trying to be anything. I literally can't control it. I feel like it's a glimpse into my really complicated healing process of all the stuff I've been through. And I never felt anything when I was like 13. All I felt was, we're brighter than fireflies, we're gonna light the sky. It was almost like a fight or flight, like, reaction in my mind. Like, I can't do anything about this, so I'm gonna not feel it whatsoever and live in positivity. And now I feel like I'm getting older and I'm healing, and it's like a pimple, like a pimple with white shit in it. The white shit isn't just gonna absorb into your blood. The white shit eventually needs to come out, and it's gonna be messy, and sometimes even ugly, and sometimes even gross. And I feel like right now I'm witnessing the white shit right in front of my face, because I have this weird, unsolved anger, for lack of a better word, anger that keeps coming out in the way I express myself, in my poetry and my music, and all the ways that I am able to access my emotions. And not to get all deep in shit, but someone said this metaphor is awful, but I totally get it. But it makes me think about it, and I think that, like, my inner child is angry, you know? Angry. And I am not an angry person, and I feel like that's why it comes out in my music. Whatever. I've talked about this for too long, but I just want to start practicing being more vulnerable in my day-to-day life, and aside from music, and talking more about what songs actually mean, and not the dumbass bland version of it. It was about this, like what it actually was about, and who I actually am to you guys. You know, that's how I want to evolve with you. Like, I don't want this to be the end. I think that there's a lot more we can relate and learn about each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see for the future. I want to start practicing not singing in metaphors about my emotions, but talking about my emotions and memories and experiences and all of that stuff with you guys, and let you into all of that so that you can understand my music the way I do. That was a really long speech for that one message. But yeah. And so I wrote that song to be like vulnerable, I guess. I hate that word. But because yeah, I'm not angry, but part of me is a very small part of me that's like really hard to access unless I'm singing, is always unsatisfied. And she's so upset. She's so upset. And I don't know why she's upset, because I can only access her when I'm singing. I sound fucking crazy right now, but I can only access her when I'm singing. And I'm always seeing these Pinterest self-care boards and these TikTok videos about self-care, and it's like, I was once like so angry and depressed, and Then I started waking up at 5 in the morning and taking a cold shower and doing meditation and yoga and got in shape and ate avocado toast and smoothies and ginger, and now I'm cured. And number one, like, I'm genuinely happy for those, truly sincerely from the bottom of my heart. This isn't like a diss. Like, I know that that's a thing and that's incredible, but from my point of view, so obviously this is a very distorted point of view because it's from my own emotions. But I'm lying in bed and I'm watching these videos of these beautiful girls waking up so early and going on 3-mile runs and saying it cured them. And I tried it and it didn't fucking work. It didn't work. I felt, the same. And anyways, very long story short, that is what inspired the song to be like, why do self-care Pinterest boards not work on me? Am I broke? I've done the meditations about the crystals and more. So why am I still angry, sad, and self-absorbed? Why do self-care Pinterest boards not work on me? Am I broke? I've done the meditations about the crystals and more. So why am I still angry, sad, and self-absorbed? Anyways. What? Someone just commented, what? Anyways, I just talked for like 15 minutes about what that song was about. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna start reading comments now because I've been not reading comments and I feel really bad about it because I've just been on this rant for this whole time. So how are you guys? What do you think about that? I don't know, bitch. It's almost midnight. I have work tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyways. Hi, Elijah. This is really embarrassing. Can you, leave? I'm, trying to make a little safe space right now. So, yeah. And I'm just gonna do it. Your inner child sounds hurt. You gotta let it out so you can heal. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm sorry for always repeating myself. I'm sorry for always talking more than everybody else. Trust me when I get home. And it's 4 a.m. and I'm alone. No one hates me more for the things that I do wrong than me. Daily, I think that I got it all figured out, that I found the solution without a doubt. Just gotta eat healthy, quit smoking, and work out. But I keep just letting me down. Tell me, why do self-care Pinterest boards not work on me? Am I broke? I've done the meditations, bought the crystals and more. So why am I so angry, sad, and self-absorbed? Tell me, why do self-care, Pinterest, sports not work on me? Am I broke? I've done the meditations, bought the crystals and more. So why am I still angry, sad, and self-absorbed? I just wanna be sad like a normal person, and not have lows so lows, and not have lows so low. It's either jump off a cliff or drink poison. But then the highs are so high, it's so confusing. All of a sudden I'm on top of the world, and I feel like I could do anything. Tell me, why do self-care, Pinterest boards not work on me? Am I broke? I've done the meditations, bought the crystals and more. So why am I still angry, sad, and self-absorbed? Tell me, why do self-care, Pinterest boards not work on me? Am I broke? I've done the meditations, bought the crystals and more. So why am I still angry, sad, and self-absorbed? Wait, what was the bridge? It was like jasmine rollers can't hold my shit together. Pills and therapy don't do much better. Avocado toast isn't healing my trauma. I've tried all solutions. I think I'm a goner. Jasmine rollers aren't holding me together. Pills and therapy aren't doing much better. Avocado toast ain't killing my trauma. I've tried everything. I think I'm a goner. Alright. Anyways, we're gonna write a new song, because that's what we do here. I get on live and I sing a song that I've already written, and then I write a new one because I don't want to get off live. So we're gonna do that right now. She touched her nose. Oh shit, what did I just accidentally say? Y'all, I just seriously had an itch on my nose. What the fuck did I accidentally say? I just know you said something like blank blank, if you blank 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 touch your nose. Just think that I've been through what you think that may be good too. Alright, guys, I just had a song idea. This is gonna be... Oh, they said touch your nose if they're not letting you release singles. Well... Anyways. Next concert, dude, I don't know. I want to go on tour so bad. And a song about a person tolerating your love. Oh shit. Who the fuck just said that? Yo, user, bitch, I'm not gonna say all those numbers. 0311111007. That is such a good idea. A song about someone tolerating your love. Grows from the ground. Don't you think you have to water it right now? Otherwise it'll dry down so to the ground. Tonight for you too. Don't you think you have to keep up sometime soon? Look at you and it's all through. Baby, tell me, is it fading? I know the color of your eyes. Lately it's been in the disguise. Baby, tell me what you're hiding. I can be anything you want. Just tell me what it is you want. This is really fucking sad. This is insanely sad. Driving through the Green Lagoon, steering down the end. Soon you're giving me the right directions, baby. Is this intentional, my baby? Driving through the Green Lagoon, think that this is ending soon. The light is draining from your eyes. I'm hiding by my sweet disguise. Every conversation just ends a little sooner. Tell me, do you think that I'm really gonna? If you really hated me like I really think you do, why don't you block my contact and my number too? Kill me in my despair. I'm crying, cut off my hair. Remember me, darling, hold me tight, put me under your pillow. Some witch shit at night. Do some spells on me like I do to you. I don't know what the fuck I'm singing about. Girl, I don't know what the fuck. That was kind of good for a second though. Tell me, do you see me the way I see you, darling? Just hold me all the way through. Driving through the Green Lagoon, you're changing up the direction soon, taking the wrong turn. Baby, I don't wanna turn around so soon. Driving through the Green Lagoon. The life is draining from you. I'm begging you, baby, hold me and just lie to me lately. Driving through the lagoon, tell me I did on too. Hold me, darling, tell me that you wanna drive through the sweet lagoon. Driving through the sweet lagoon. Tell me you wanna hold me, darling. Tell me about your dreams and your fears, my darling. Hold me tight and I dream of you at night. I don't tell you about my dreams, 'cause they all include you looking in my eyes and telling me it is you. I know the light in your eyes. Lately all I've seen is your disguise fading in the light. Your color's going gray. Hold me, tell me that there's another day. Tell me that there's a Green Lagoon. That was so fucking bad. Anyways, we're gonna forget that ever happened. What are some other song like requests? A song about someone when they like you back, you lose. Wait, a song about liking someone, but when they like you back, you lose feelings. God damn! Y'all have good ass concepts. Alright. A song about liking someone, but once they like you back, you lose feelings. Damn, that's good. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. A song about liking someone, but once they like you back, you lose feelings. Alright, let's see here. Hold on. That's it. Looking across the room, wondering who you are. If I'm looking across the room, wondering if I want to hate that so bad. The same too. Bitch. Oh, that's what it is. Looking across the room, wondering if you, wondering if, bitch, what the fuck? I can't believe there are fucking 700 people watching right now. Y'all, does anyone know how to play the fucking guitar? Can anyone help me with this? I want to be like, do 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 do. Ivy growing on trees. Tell me, darling, is that what you see? I'm intrigued. I can't pin you down, baby. A blade of grass circles around my ankle real fast. I lay on a blanket at fast. Tell me, is that this is fucking failing. Aw, thank you, Morena. That was, like, really nice of you to say. There's 600 people. It's literally midnight. How do you feel about Billie Eilish recent drama? You know what? If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I don't know a ton about it. Like, my sister told me something about it, and I thought it was a little stupid. Not gonna lie, I thought it was a little stupid. I'm always real with you guys. Now, that's not me saying that I think if you don't think it's stupid, that is stupid. If you don't think it's stupid, that's valid. That's valid. But I gotta be real with you. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. If it's what I think you guys are talking about with the whole, like, what is it? She was like, I don't know, is that the drama? I feel like I'm speaking on something that I know nothing about. I genuinely feel like I'm speaking on something that I know nothing about. But let me clarify. What I'm talking about is people got mad that she was like, I love girls. And she, like, made, like, a sleepover music video of, like, her and her girlfriends. And it was during Pride Month. I can't say it with a straight face, I'm sorry. I think that's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Like, I truly, sincerely respect every opinion. I genuinely do see where people are coming from, but come on, like, girl. You gotta admit that's just a little bit, just a teeny bit. Come on. Like, I don't know. I don't know a ton about it, to be honest. Like, maybe there's more. But if there's not more, it's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's what I think on it. But if there's more, the drama's about her boyfriend's history. Oh, okay. Wait, so then I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's about boyfriends? I know nothing about her boyfriends, girl. I know. Yeah, people are grabbing at anything for anymore. Honestly, I agree. Like, dude, I don't know. She's at a sleepover and she's having a great time with her friends. And it's like, you can't say that you love girls during Pride Month. Guys, I'm sorry. You have to admit that that's kind of... You're telling me that you can't say that you love women during Pride Month. Like, that's crazy. What? Anyways. But if you said, someone said it was something about her boyfriends. I know nothing about Billie Eilish's boyfriends. So if her fans want her to be gay so bad, that's literally it. I feel like people are just a little bitter because they wanted her to be. And you know what? That's a problem in itself. Like, don't cancel her fan base. Like, don't be sour on someone because of their sexuality. Whether it's straight or gay, like, who the fuck cares? Like, if you're gay, that's awesome, but if you're straight, that's also awesome. Like, why don't we all just stay true to our sexuality? Like, why does her fan base want her to... I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I genuinely don't know what I'm talking about. And they've been doing that. Yeah, they've been doing that for a very long time, since she was like 15. I think that y'all should take a look at yourself before you take a... Anyways, I love your eyeliner, Chris. Thank you so much. Changing the subject. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. I kind of like talking. Dude, it's literally midnight. Thoughts on Madison Beer? I don't really have any thoughts on Madison Beer. I think she's really talented and she's really, really, really pretty. She doesn't ever super shock me. And that's, like, it. I've never, like, put a ton of thought into it. You know? Oh god. I feel like you guys always test me on, like, my pop culture, knowledge. Have you heard Sour by Olivia Rodrigo? I have, and... No, I haven't. I haven't heard the whole album, but obviously I've heard the hits of the album, and I love Olivia Rodrigo. I really do. I really love her. I think she puts out bangers, and I think that we needed a star of Gen Z, you know, and the slot was empty. It was literally empty, and she straight up took it. And, like, respect. That's fucking awesome. She saw an empty slot, and she took it. And that's, like, awesome. And I love that, and I respect that. Where do you work, and what do you do? Well, I'm a singer. But right now, I'm working on a movie. Why don't you like Billie Eilish? I love Billie Eilish. I do not know where you got that information from. I love Billie Eilish. And you know what? I gotta say, look, I'm gonna say a little bit of an opinion right now. And that is because I'm very passionate about everybody having their own opinions. I think that I think that with social media and everything right now, everybody is just, there's a lot of sheep. And I want to promote having your own opinions. And I love Billie Eilish. I've always loved Billie Eilish. And I think it's fucking ridiculous of you guys. Look, I'm not Billie Eilish's biggest fan. I don't have her, like, merch and gone to her, like, concerts before. But I think it's absolutely ridiculous to witness people twisting up on her because she's successful. Like, people seriously just hate to see success. They really do. They really, really do. They love to discover people, bring them up, and then once they're at the top, and once they don't feel personally responsible for their success anymore, they're over it and they want to take them down. And I think that's really, really sad. I'm watching the whole Billie Eilish thing right now, and I'm like, what the fuck? Shut up if you don't understand what it was like to be a teenager. We all do embarrassing shit as teenagers. Literally shut up if you're like, oh, she pretends to be hard. Girl, you're telling me as a teenager, you haven't been to a party or an intimidating situation and your insecurity manifests into something where you put on a personality to be hard. I've done it, and bitch, I know you've done it. We've all done it. Don't be a fucking hypocrite. You know that you've been like, yo, like, what's up? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, what the, you know, to comfort yourself in an intimidating situation. She was thrown into a spotlight, and that was a really intimidating situation. I feel like it only makes sense that she was really young, didn't have a super stable sense of identity, so she did some embarrassing ass shit. I'm sure that she cringes at some of the shit she does, but like, don't we all? I don't know. I feel bad. Maybe I have more empathy for her because I'm also a young person that has grown up in the spotlight, and I know, trust me, I know what it's like to do embarrassing shit and have it live on the internet. But I just think it's ridiculous that all of these teenagers on fucking TikTok are like, she pretends to be this, and she pretends, girl, so do you. We're all teenagers. Like, we all pretend to be something we're not at one point or another. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Have some empathy. Have some empathy. She's finding herself. She's so fucking young. Why do people judge so much? Anyways, that's my thoughts on everything. I was just talking to my sister about that, and I was like, I think it's ridiculous that people are doing that, because I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying we've literally all done it. Every single one of us. Anyways, agreed. K designers one. I agree. Yeah, I think that, I don't know. People just these days think that they're the best. And like, it's important to remember what the fuck you've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, I've gone to a party and I've definitely put on a personality that's not my personality, or dressed different because I was intimidated or going somewhere or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's also why I don't like TikTok. Honestly, like, it was so fun until it wasn't. It was so fun until it wasn't. And it was like a hard stop on when it wasn't fun anymore. And it was like, I would be on it and I would literally be thinking as I'm scrolling, why the fuck am I on this app right now? Like, I'm not even enjoying being on this app right now, and it would give me so much anxiety about the world. Like, I don't know if I got on a wrong side of TikTok or something, but all these videos gave me so much anxiety about the fucking world. And I was like, I would literally like not be able to breathe, and I would be like, oh, like, if I do this, like, this is wrong, and if I do this, this is wrong. And so I just fucking left. Like, bitch, I abandoned my fucking account. Like, that shit's abandoned. And girl, none of that shit exists. None of it exists. Let me tell you now, right now, please, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you need to hear this, listen to me right now. It dawned on me like 4 weeks after being off of TikTok and just like having my job and living out in the world, literally 98% of it does not exist whatsoever. Like, you're giving yourself anxiety literally over nothing. It's not real at all. Like, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck if you order your fucking Sonic order in a British accent or a country accent. No one cares. Literally no one cares, like, at all. Anyways. So, I mean, I'm still definitely on, like, TikTok, and sometimes I scroll through videos, you know, especially when I have nothing else to do, but not on my main account, and not on the For You page that I used to be on, because it was, like, stressed me the fuck out. Like, look, there are really, really, really important things in the world. I'm not fucking saying that there aren't important things in this world. Please don't get me wrong. But it's the equivalent to, I'm not going to be sitting in my house watching the news channel freaking out about the fucking world every single minute of the day. That's not a way to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a waste of life. You know, at least, I don't know, for like a couple hours a day, just enjoy the air. Just enjoy living and, like, I don't know, having the one life you have. Differences between Instagram and TikTok. Like, you don't use, wait, what? You don't like TikTok, but I guess you like Insta because you use it? So oh, I see what you're asking. Yeah, I think that there's a really big difference between, like, TikTok and Instagram. And it's funny because I used to, when I first went on TikTok, I hated Instagram then immediately. I was like, I don't like Instagram anymore. I don't need any other social media app. All I need is TikTok. But it turns cold really fast. Like, you know, it's actually funny because TikTok is always talking about all these, like, toxic behaviors and all this fucking therapist psychoanalyzation shit. And a really popular word that's, you know, become really known on TikTok is love bombing in toxic relationships and narcissist love bombing. And TikTok kind of does that. Like, when you first get TikTok and, like, get an account, I feel like it literally love bombs you. Like, and you're like, this is incredible. Like, no other platform has ever treated me this way. Like, it's making me feel so good and it's so fun and blah, 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 until it gets bored of you. It's literally a toxic relationship. Like, then the app gets bored of you. It literally hooks you in and love bombs you, and then it gets bored of you. And that's when you see all the fucked up shit on it. And I would be scrolling through, like, the For You page, and I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, dude, I'm sorry, but, like, what the fuck? Like, what are people thinking? What are people doing? Like, is this who we're becoming? And then I would feel like, am I part of this? Like, am I feeding into this? And then sometimes I would go to people just living their lives, and the bullying on there, it's 100 or 0. You can't be right. It's either the bullying is, I mean, absolutely detrimental. Like, you are really fucking up people's lives for you to just comment, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. What do people say? Like, what do people say? Like, was this supposed to make me laugh? Yeah, it was. And then you scroll down one more video, and it's some bitch making you feel like, me as a bitch, I'm the worst person in the entire world, for existing, and they're so passionate about bullying, and it's amazing, and like, and then it gives me this wave of guilt, because I'm like, I'm not this passionate about bullying, and they're telling me that everyone should be this passionate about online bullying, and now I feel like a terrible person because I'm not this passionate about bullying. And they're like, you're a fucking terrible person if you're not as passionate as I am about bullying. Like, if you do this, like, you are literally going to burn in hell. Like, you are the worst person in the world. Like, go fuck yourself. You're the worst person. And then you scroll down one more video, and it's one person living their life, and the whole fucking comment section is mass bullying them. It's literally 100 or 0. Like, I simply couldn't keep up with it. It was driving me honestly insane. Literally insane. It was driving me so fucking insane, because it was splitting my guilty conscience into so many pieces, scattering them to the point where I couldn't keep up with it, and it would overwhelm me beyond words, because I would have this part of me that felt completely guilty about not saying this, and I'm not political enough, and oh, then there's the hippie side. I'm being too political. I have to live in the real world, and then there's a bullying side, and we're all being funny. It's all jokes, right? It's all in humor. This is dark humor. Like, we're doing this, but then it's like blah blah blah, and you're a terrible person. And dude, it was too fucking much. It actually, anyways, I've talked on this too much, but those are my thoughts about it. It just simply turned into too much. It was too many things. And now that I'm off of it, none of those things are real. Like, none of them meant anything. All that mattered was me. You know what I'm saying? And what you decide to do with the world. Like, honestly, if you're doing something for the world, because some girl on TikTok made you feel like shit for not doing something about it, that still doesn't mean shit. You're still doing it because some girl made you feel like shit about not doing it. The only thing that matters in the world is what you actually want to do. I actually feel passionate about this. I actually want to help this. Not because a hippie girl made me feel bad about it or guilty about it or told me that I have to do it. Because I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what means the most. What matters to me matters to me. And what matters to you matters to you. And we've created this weird atmosphere of needing to have identical passions, which is absolutely ridiculous because passion is so incredibly unique to every single person and what you want to help and what you want to do and what you genuinely feel passionate about. So it's completely absurd to expect someone to have identical passions as you do. You know what I'm saying? And we've created this like weird atmosphere that's like, oh, like if you don't think the same thoughts that I do, like blah 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 blah. It's like, bitch, that literally doesn't make sense. Like, that doesn't add up. And if it does add up, one person is faking it for the other. One person is faking it for the other. It's like, it's objectively impossible for every little dimension of every single problem to be identical to the other of two people's point of view. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I don't even know. But, yeah, it's a lot of like sheep culture. And I mean, if you know me, I am really, really, really passionate about individual opinion, passion, and thought. I think that it's something that this generation needs literally more than anything. Being able to have individual opinion, passion, and thought. And so I don't really care, like, if people don't like that I think that, because there you go. That's a passion of mine. That's a passion of mine. I'm very, very passionate about it. And I genuinely think that I have this platform and I have 500 people watching, and I hope that I can at least inspire one of you to, if you're feeling some type of way and you're feeling like, yes, I feel this way about this, blah, 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 fucking feel that way. That's how the world works. That's how the world revolves. You know what I'm saying? It's how, like, we function, you know? Anyways, guys, this is making me really, really happy, actually. Truly, because I haven't talked to you guys in a really long time. And it's nice to see all of your responses to my thoughts. Anyways, it's almost 1 a.m, and I have work tomorrow at like 8 a.m. So, it was really very nice to reconnect. And I promise I'm going to try to do this more, because as much as it's so stupid that I'm just talking by myself, I genuinely feel like I'm having a conversation with you guys every single time. And, and I always have so much fun. So yeah, I really should go to sleep now. I probably won't, but I'm gonna go either way. And yeah.